Hello, hello, and welcome. Let's talk about the new Captain America movie, The Brave New World. So, the story in a nutshell is that Captain America is trying to save America. In between, he wants to prove that his friend is innocent. And Ross, who is now president, he asked Captain America or Falcon to assemble the Avengers again. And he wants to make the Avengers. And this should be something big because previously he was not so much like pro Avengers, you know? So the whole story is going around it, but the question for me was it the Captain America movie? Is this movie Captain America? It was more, for me, it was Falcon movie, or better, it was a Hulk movie. I mean, okay, Ross is the Red Hulk, so we had so much like gamma ray stories around it, and also they talked about Bruce Banner, who was the ex-boyfriend of the daughter of Ross, and like it was so much like Hulk dominant that I feel like they wanted to make a Hulk movie, and then they were so shy to call it Hulk, or I don't know, they were afraid. Other way around, either they were afraid that the Hulk is not selling, or they were afraid that people would not buy Falcon as Captain America, and they thought that we just like put the Hulk story in the Captain America story, that then the people buy it, because it really was not the Captain America movie that we all like expect, or we all saw from Chris Evans as like Steve Rogers. So they joke about like the serum that Falcon says several times that, oh, I needed to take the serum because, okay, body wise he's not strong. We remember also from the previous movies that Captain America and Falcon were like doing some loops, and then Captain America was saying on your left, because he was so much faster than Falcon. And okay, yeah, so he needed to take serum, or like he was thinking to take serum. He said he's not taking serum. But the only thing that for me made the movie as Captain America was the shield, which was present there, and also the appearance of Bucky, which was like a little bit like, okay, yeah, Bucky and Captain America for me are hand to hand, and for me was somehow like, yeah, okay, there's somehow Captain America stuff going, but honestly not more than that. And even the story was like, somehow Captain America in the story was irrelevant. So the villain wanted to take revenge of the Red Hulk, Ross, and that was the whole storyline. And Captain America was just there, you know? So, I mean, the story was not written around Captain America, and it was written that he just comes next to it. And at the end of the movie, we see that they say that he will return, which I hope that for the next movie at least they have better ideas for Captain America, say, and not the Hulk, or like, I don't know, the other characters that they may bring in. So in the movie they talk about the adamantium also, and then they found a resource of adamantium. So they were really trying to bring a little bit from everything. Like adamantium, we know it from Wolverine, so, and then Hulk was there. So I really feel like they were trying to like grasp some other stuff to see which one would work. And so anyway, and we know that adamantium is stronger than vibranium, and now they have a resource of it. So let's see, how do they want to play it around in the next movies? I believe that this was just somehow like a build up for the next or future movies. So let's see how does it work. But in my opinion, the cup of the worst post-credit scene goes for this movie. I mean, you're sitting in the cinema for like 7-8 hours. I don't know, it felt like eternity. And the movie was boring. So in the movie, you didn't have so much ups and downs. It was a very conservative writing. It was in a way that they just tried to play safe, but playing safe would work 20 years ago, but not now. So they did everything that they needed to do to be conservative, and for the post-credit scene you are expecting a masterpiece. You're expecting something that makes you shout, makes you like, tickles you, teases you, somehow does something to you, and it was not like this. Okay, so they were trying to tease that RDJ is coming back from another universe and trying to invade the Earth. I mean, they didn't say Robert Downey Jr., of course, Dr. Doom probably, that they didn't even mention that, but it was something that you would get with yourself when you were like listening to this conversation, and trying to invade the Earth because your universe is not the only universe. So they were somehow like preparing for like the new Avenger movie, but I mean, shocking. Okay, until now at least 100 movies in Marvel mentioned like the multiverse. We know that there are several universes. We know that they're not like all good with each other. Like, even we have Loki series that talks about different timelines and different like universes, and like how can they like collide with each other, and like in like I mean, there are so many things that you would say that I know that is going to happen. So that was old news for me. That was not something that I sit 8 minutes to watch it. So I mean, I know that in the previous video I complained about the Venom's post-credit scene or post-credit scene. I was wrong, and MCU wanted to prove me wrong. This one was the really boring one, honestly. I hope that, so the new movie in May, I guess it's the Thunderbolt, this is coming out, and then like let's see how does it go, because also Bucky's there, and we saw that Bucky in this one, we saw that Bucky is going to be in the as a politician, so let's see that how does it like improve. Maybe it's somehow like answering some of the questions that we got in Captain America. I hope that it does that. Maybe they're even trying to make a new Avenger, like Avenger Team B. I don't know, because like they are also like, at least in the Bucky trial, I saw that they're like a team. So anyway, I don't want to talk about that movie, but in my opinion, like let's see how does it go. I was not so happy. And don't watch it in 3D also. We watched it in 3D, and for me it was just like, okay, because I thought like Falcon is flying around, and it would be so interesting if like they show so many of the scenes from like if I thought it's interesting to watch it in 3D, it was not. So if you want, you can like spare your time, spare your money, just like watch it in 2D. It's really not a big deal to watch this movie in 3D. So anyway, this was my opinion. Unfortunately, I'm a little bit disappointed, but I'm hopeful. Still looking forward to the big Avengers. But until then, we will see how do they prepare us for the Avengers movie. Until then, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, activate the bell, and see you in the next video. Ciao!